Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing what I eat in a day. Most of you guys know that I am on WW. I wanted to thank WW for partnering with me on today's video. I'm going to show you guys everything I eat in a day. Most of you know that I've been using the WW app to track what I'm eating and just help me stay accountable. I'm also gonna be including some really good recipes in today's video. I know so many of you guys are also doing WW, which is really cool. I love chatting with you guys in my DMs, and a lot of you guys gave me some really good tips on my last video. So it's been really fun to connect with you guys in that regard, but I'm going to start off with breakfast. I just got the girls off to school, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm having today for breakfast. I'm on the green plan for those of you guys that are also on green. A lot of you guys showed me how to make sure I know which plan I'm on, because I keep thinking I'm on blue because the app's blue, but I'll show you guys how you can remember which color you're on, but I'm on green. First thing when I wake up though is fill up my big water bottle. This is about 80 ounces, which is my goal for every day. I don't always hit my goal, but I've been getting really close. So all I've had so far since getting home from school drop off is maybe like 16 ounces of water, which I've already tracked within the app. So you can track your water intake right here. I've already inputted some of that, but I am allotted 30 points for the day. That's the plan that I'm on. So I haven't had breakfast or anything yet. So what I'm having for breakfast, I'm gonna meal prep some egg bites, and all you're gonna need is 12 eggs, some cherry tomatoes, onion, spinach, a half a cup of low-fat mozzarella cheese, and some salt and pepper. So I'll show you guys how I make it in just a second, but wanted to show you guys, I'll show you how you can actually officially check like what color plan you're on, but my bubbles are green, which is a tip one of you guys shared with me, so now I won't forget it. But if you want to check which color plan you're on, you just go to my color plan, and see, it's in blue, so it was kind of confusing to me at first, but my brain just automatically wanted to say blue, but I'm on the green plan, so that's how you check. So since I'm on green, I have a sizable Smart Points budget with like over 100 0-point foods, including fruits and non-starchy vegetables, which is what's included in today's egg bite recipe. So we're gonna make this, and I'll show you guys how they turn out. So I know a lot of you are also on the green plan too, and some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. So the plan was recommended to me when I first signed up with WW and took their personal assessment, which asks you a range of questions about how you live, what you eat, your activity level, sleep habits, etc. And then at the end of the week, the weekly check-in feature shows me how I ate, my activity level, sleep, and how I felt overall to give me an idea of realistic goals for the week ahead, which is exactly what I need to stay accountable. So make sure you guys click the link below to take the WW personal assessment completely free. You'll get a view of your overall wellness and a personalized starting point for your wellness journey. And don't forget to use my code TARA10 for a special discount on your WW membership. Okay, the egg bites are done. I stirred them up a little bit so that the egg mixture was evenly mixed together. I have my oven preheating at 350, so I'm gonna stick these in and I'm just gonna watch them really closely because I burn everything. So I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes. So I'm gonna show you guys how I track this. So here is my breakfast for the day. So I've started adding in the onion, tomato, spinach, which is all 0 points. The cheese. So this is one of my favorite features on the WW app. So I go to barcode scanner and you can just scan the barcode. And this cheese is 0 points too. So now I'm gonna add the eggs. So eggs are 2 points on the green plan. So if I have one of these egg bites, it's only 2 points. If I have two, it's 4 points. You guys get the gist. So I'm going to track that. And so down here, you guys can see some of my frequent breakfasts. So I have my protein smoothie a lot of the time, which is 8 points. But if I want to save a meal and add it to my frequent breakfasts, I can. So since I'm meal prepping this and I'm going to have it for the rest of the week, I'm just going to save this meal. So I'm going to title it Egg Bites. And then I'm going to press Save Meal. And then now when I go to tomorrow, this will just pop up so I can just click it, and that way I don't have to input all of the ingredients again. So just to show you guys, I'm on Wednesday now. So when I wake up tomorrow and I decide I want the egg bites again, since I've already meal prepped them, I'm gonna click on breakfast, and there they are right there. So you just swipe over to track it, and it just makes it really easy and super convenient. That way you don't have to re-input all the ingredients again. Okay, eggs are done, I think. And, whoa, sorry. It's a miracle because I did not burn them. They look pretty good. Okay, while the eggs are cooling off, I'm going to quickly throw this stuff in the crock pot so it cooks the rest of the day, and then I'll have breakfast. But we're gonna make a really simple chili in the crock pot using diced tomatoes, some kidney beans, green chilies, some chili seasoning, and some lean ground turkey. This is the leanest I could find, but obviously you want to try and find the leanest possible if you're on my plan. So I'm gonna track this using the barcode scanner. I love this thing, it makes it so simple. So this is 3 points for 4 ounces. And then this is 0 points, this is 0 points. I think the kidney beans are 3 points. Yeah, 3 points, but that's for half a cup of them, which I'm not gonna have half a cup. So you kind of just have to weigh everything out after you track it all, which is the easiest way to do it in my opinion. And then the diced tomatoes I think are 1 point. Yeah, 1 point. So I'm also gonna do like half an onion too, which is 0 points. So I'm gonna cook this on the stove really quick and then throw everything in the crock pot and cook it on low for the rest of the day. I probably won't have this chili today, but I'm just gonna keep it in the fridge so I can have some stuff that's already prepped for me so that I make better choices throughout the week, because that's my hardest thing, is staying accountable and just reaching for things that are simple and easy. So if I have this prep for me, I'm more likely to eat something that's more nutritious for my body. So we're gonna get that going and it'll cook throughout the day. It's really simple and healthy. All right, my ground turkey is cooked, so I'm gonna throw that in there. And my kidney beans, the onion, a can of diced tomatoes, and a can of green chilies. And then I'm gonna add my chili packet, and then I'm gonna stir it up, and I'm gonna probably cook this on, I'm gonna add a little bit of water too. I'm gonna cook this on low for like 8 hours so it has time to cook all day. Okay, the egg bites are done. I'm gonna have 2 of them, and then I'm gonna top it with this salsa. This salsa is so good, by the way, if you can find it, and it's 0 points. So I'll show you guys how I track that. So I'm gonna use the barcode scanner. 0 points, and this is honestly the best salsa that I've ever had. I had it last night too, and it just, I don't know, it tastes really fresh. I'm not a big salsa person either, but I'm gonna do a little bit on both my egg bites, and that's only 4 points. So that's gonna be my breakfast, and then I had a little bit more water, so I'm gonna track that too, just so I can remember to stay on top of my water. I've been really good at tracking it, so I've had probably another 2 cups. So. Okay, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm having a snack. I'm not quite hungry for lunch yet since I had a pretty late breakfast. We had some people here this morning installing a light, so I got sidetracked this morning. So that's why I ate so late, but I'm about to have a snack, and I was gonna show you guys what I'm having. So I made this ranch dip a couple days ago, and it's only 1 point. So this is the ranch seasoning that I use. It's 0 points. And then this is the yogurt that I use instead of like mayo or sour cream or like high-fat yogurt. I'll show you guys using the barcode scanner how many points this is. So, oh, it's 2 points, but I don't have 3/4 the cup of it. I have maybe not even half a cup. So it's really like only 1 point. If you had 3/4 the cup, it would be 2, but I'm not having that much. And then these veggies are all 0 points. And then I'm also having a little mini Diet Coke. I've had a ton of water already. It's probably down to about here. So I'm almost halfway, which is pretty good. So I need to track my, oh, I already did. I already inputted that, I think. So my snacks are down here. So I have Diet Coke, the veggies, and then I need to track the yogurt, or the yogurt. Track food. Oh shoot. So since I'm not having 3/4 a cup, you can change the serving size on it. So I'm gonna do maybe that much. Update. So yeah, it's only 1 point now. So that is gonna be my snack for today, and then I'll show you guys what I'm having for lunch later. Okay, I'm starting to get hungry for lunch, so I'm having turkey roll-ups without the bread. So the bread's gonna be the turkey, and these are really good. They're 5 points. So I'm gonna do a tiny little bit of mayo down the middle. So you can have light mayonnaise. A tablespoon of it is only 1 point. Yeah, 1 point. What, Chloe? And then I'm gonna do some tomatoes, which are 0 points. I'm gonna do some spring mix, which is also 0 points. What, Chloe? And then avocado. So I'm having half of an avocado, which is 3 points. And then that fat-free mozzarella is 0 points. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on top. And then I'm going to roll it up. I probably should have done it the other way. I don't know why I did it this way. Okay, these aren't gonna look pretty anymore, but nothing I make ever looks pretty. So roll it up, and you can stick like a little toothpick in it too to help it stay. Okay, so there's my lunch for the day. These are pretty filling too, and there you go. So it's 5 points. I put it all in. So I have 19 points remaining, and I'll probably end up having like one more snack before dinner, and then I usually have something sweet before bed too. Okay, I also put a banana and some grapes on my plate too for lunch. Fruit is 0 points on the green plan. So these are really good too in the freezer. Grapes for a sweet little snack too if you have a sweet tooth like me. I'm having my second snack of the day, so I'm having this 0 point salsa. The same salsa I used on my eggs this morning. It's so good with these Tostitos multi-grain scoops. These are 4 points for 12 chips. So I'll have 12 chips, and then the string cheese is only 1 point. So I just put it in my WW app, and this will hold me over until dinner time. Okay, I'm getting ready to make dinner. So we're gonna have Tuscan chicken pasta, and this is about 10 points on the green plan for about 1.5 cups. So I'm using whole grain penne pasta, some reduced sodium chicken broth, some low-fat cottage cheese, some non-fat plain Greek yogurt, Italian seasoning, minced garlic, sun-dried tomatoes. The recipe calls for sun-dried tomatoes without the oil in them, but I couldn't find those, so I'm just gonna make it with the oil in it. Basil, Parmesan cheese, and salt and pepper, and some chicken breasts. So I'll show you guys how I make this, and I'll have all the recipes linked down below. I found all of them on Pinterest.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
Okay, so I just added the sun-dried tomatoes, the Italian seasoning, minced garlic, and pepper, and I'm sauteing them for like 30 seconds on the stove, and then I'm gonna add the cubed chicken that I just cut up next, and then I'm gonna brown that. Okay, now I'm browning the chicken. This already smells so good. Okay, now I'm adding 3 cups of low sodium chicken broth. Okay, now I'm putting in the whole grain penne pasta. This is 16 ounces and the recipe calls for 12, so I'm gonna do like 3/4 this package. And let that cook. It says to make sure all the noodles are covered, so I'm gonna add a little more chicken broth and probably a little bit of water too. That's probably good actually. So once the broth starts to boil, then I'm gonna cover it, reduce the heat to medium, and then let it simmer for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, the pasta is boiling, so I'm going to turn it down to medium and cover it and let it cook for another like 12 to 15 minutes. Pasta is cooked, I just tested it. So now I'm going to add the spinach and let that get all wilted along with the basil. I just chop that up. I should probably have used a bigger pot. But once this wilts down, it'll be fine. Okay, I just did 3/4 the cup of cottage cheese, 3/4 the cup of the yogurt. I'm gonna mix them together and then add them into the pan. Okay, I just added the Parmesan cheese and the Greek yogurt mixture together. Now I just added the Parmesan cheese and I'm mixing that all together. And then as soon as, I really needed to use a bigger pot, but as soon as that's all mixed together, then you just serve it with fresh basil and pepper, and that's it. So I did about 1.5 cups of the pasta, and then I did some crushed red pepper on top, and then I added some more fresh basil. So this is gonna be my dinner tonight. 10 points, and I'm assuming it's gonna be really filling, but I'll let you guys know how it is once I try it. Okay, Adam just took a bite and he said it's good. He just seasoned mine a little bit more with salt and pepper. So let's try it.
Is this chicken?
Mm-hmm. That's good. Definitely need a salt and pepper to taste, but what do you think? Good?
Mm-hmm. There's a little tomato things in there good.
You don't like them?
I don't like them.
You like them?
Oh yeah.
I think they're good too. It gives it some more like saltiness to it. Mm-hmm. Pretty good. We got a ton of leftovers, so I'm glad you like it, but I'll link this recipe below along with all the other recipes that I included in today's video. I got a lot of them from Pinterest, but I don't think this is gonna be my last meal. I'm probably gonna have some sort of sweet, hi Annie. Tatum's sitting right here. Something sweet for dessert, so I'll show you guys what I end up having. Hi, pretty girl. Her little socks are coming out. Are you kicking your socks off? Tatum. Okay, now I'm gonna input this meal that I just had into my WW app. So since this lady has all the nutrition facts listed in this recipe, I'm just gonna copy them and input them into the app. So I'm gonna click right here and click my food, and then I'm gonna click create. So I'm gonna create my own meal essentially. So I'm just gonna input all the calories, the fat, the carbohydrates, all of this, and then I'm just gonna title it whatever I want. So I'll probably title it like Tuscan chicken pasta or something. And then that way, if I ever make it again, or all the leftovers that I have currently in the fridge, if I wanna have that tomorrow, then I can just click on this that I create, so I don't have to redo it. Okay, I just inputted all the nutrition facts. So here is my dinner. So I just tracked it. So I have 4 points left for today. So I'll let you guys know what I end up having for dessert tonight. Okay, Adam and I are about to watch a show and the sweet tooth is setting in. So I'm about to have some Oreo Thins. I had these last night, so I already know how many points they are, but just to show you guys, I have the barcode scanner on, and you can have 4 cookies for 6 points. So I have 4 points left, so I'll probably have like 2 or 3 of these, and that will wrap up this video. That's gonna be the last of everything that I eat. So I'm gonna enjoy these, and we're gonna, I don't know if Bachelor in Paradise is on tonight. Do you know?
I hope so. I can't wait.
We watch it on Hulu, so it's always the day after. Is it on Mondays normally?
I thought it was Tuesdays actually.
Do you want some of these?
I've already had 4.
You did?
Yeah, I'm out of points.
But I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you do. I can definitely film more of these. They're a good way to keep me on track and accountable. So if you guys enjoy these, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out WW. I will have all their information along with my discount code listed in the description box. So thank you again to WW for partnering with me on today's video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.